Deep in the heart of Vidian Forest, where the ancient oak trees touched the sky and the stream sang songs to the flowers, there lived a little Zorua with silver-white fur, sharp red eyes, and a fluffy mane that shimmered like moonlight. Zorua loved adventures more than anything in the world. Every morning, he would wake up beneath his favorite oak tree, stretch his paws, yawn wide enough to show his tiny fangs, and ask himself one question. What will I discover today? Some days he followed butterflies through meadows of wildflowers. Other days, he raced the stream to see who could reach the great waterfall first. But today was different. Today something whispered to him. It started as a faint hum, soft, sad, and magical, drifting from the direction of the Abyssal Caves, a place no Pokémon dared to enter. The caves were dark, maze-like, and filled with legends of lost treasure and forgotten Pokémon. But Zorua wasn't afraid. His sharp red eyes sparkled with curiosity. His fluffy mane stood tall with excitement. His bushy tail with the dark gray tip wagged back and forth. Something was calling him, he whispered, and without a second thought, he ran toward the caves. The entrance of the Abyssal Caves was a massive crack in the mountainside, shaped like a yawning mouth. Dark purple vines hung from the top like tangled hair. Cold air rushed out, carrying the smell of wet stone and ancient dust. Zorua stopped at the entrance and peered inside. "Hello," he called out. His voice echoed back, "Hello, hello, hello." No answer. But the humming continued, louder now, clearer. It sounded like a lullaby, the kind a mother would sing to a baby. Zorua felt his heart soften. "Someone is in there," he said, "and they need help." He took a deep breath and stepped inside. The moment Zorua entered, the light from the outside world disappeared. The cave was pitch black, so dark that Zorua couldn't see his own paws in front of his face. But Zorua was clever. He closed his eyes and focused. His Hisuian heritage gave him a special gift. He could sense emotions like heat from a fire. And deep within the cave he felt something. Fear. Loneliness. Hope. "I'm coming," he whispered. He walked slowly, carefully, feeling the cold stone beneath his paws. The walls were rough and jagged. Water dripped from the ceiling, drip, drop, drop, creating a sad rhythmic music. Suddenly he heard a noise. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Zorua's ears perked up. His red eyes glowed faintly in the darkness. "Who's there?" he asked. Two small yellow eyes appeared in the darkness. Then two more. Then four more. A group of Sableye emerged from the shadows, their bodies dark purple, their diamond-like eyes gleaming with mischief. They grinned, showing sharp little teeth. "A visitor," one Sableye cackled. "So tasty looking." "So fluffy," another added, licking its lips. Zorua stood his ground. His fur bristled, but he didn't run. "I'm not here to fight," Zorua said calmly. "I'm looking for someone. Someone who's lost." The Sableye stopped laughing. "The Lightkeeper," one whispered. "She's trapped deep below. No one can reach her. The path is too dangerous." "I'm not afraid of danger," Zorua said. The Sableye exchanged glances. Then slowly they stepped aside. "Follow the glowing stones," the leader said. "But be warned, little fox. Once you go down, you may never come back up." Zorua nodded and walked past them. "I'll come back," he said. With her, the path grew steeper and narrower. Zorua had to squeeze through tight spaces where the walls almost crushed him. His silver-white fur collected dust and cobwebs, but he didn't stop. He followed the glowing stones, small crystals embedded in the cave floor that pulsed with a faint blue light. They flickered like tiny stars, guiding him deeper and deeper into the earth. "How long have I been walking?" he wondered. His paws ached. His stomach growled. But the humming was so close now, so clear, that he could almost feel it vibrating in his chest. Then he saw it. A vast underground chamber, larger than anything Zorua had ever imagined. The ceiling sparkled with thousands of crystals, each one reflecting the light of a single brilliant source, a Necrozma. But not just any Necrozma. This one was small, no bigger than Zorua himself, and her prism-like body was cracked and dim. She lay on a pedestal of black stone, her light flickering weakly like a dying candle. Around her dark shadows danced, not Pokémon but living darkness, born from the cave's deepest fears. They hissed and swirled, keeping her trapped. "Help," the Necrozma whispered. "Please help me." Zorua's heart broke. Zorua stepped into the chamber. Immediately the shadows noticed him. They stopped dancing around Necrozma and turned toward the intruder, their forms shifting, twisting, growing. "Leave," a voice hissed from the darkness. "She belongs to us. She belongs to the light," Zorua replied firmly. "And I'm taking her back." The shadows laughed, a cold, hollow sound. "You're just a little fox," they said. "What can you do?" Zorua didn't answer with words. He answered with action. He closed his eyes and concentrated. His Hisuian power surged within him. Not just illusions but something deeper. He remembered every happy moment of his life. The warmth of the sun on his fur, the taste of fresh berries, the laughter of friends, the peace of the forest. He channeled all of that joy into a single brilliant light. His red eyes glowed brighter than ever before. His silver-white mane shimmered like moonlight. And from his small body, a wave of pure, radiant energy exploded outward. The shadows screamed. They writhed and twisted, unable to withstand the light. One by one they dissolved, not destroyed but pushed back, forced to retreat into the deepest corners of the cave. When the light faded, Zorua was exhausted. His legs trembled. His breath came in short gasps. But the shadows were gone. Zorua walked slowly to the pedestal where Necrozma lay. Her prism body was still cracked, still dim, but her eyes, two small gentle lights, looked up at him with gratitude. "You came," she whispered. "I heard you humming," Zorua said softly. It sounded sad. "I couldn't ignore it." Necrozma tried to smile, but her body was too weak. "I am Kaela," she said. "I was once the lightkeeper of these caves. I protected Pokémon from the shadows. But one day the darkness overwhelmed me. I've been trapped here for, I don't know how long." "How do I free you?" Zorua asked. Kaela's light flickered. "The crystals on the ceiling hold the cave's ancient light," she said. "If you can reach them and channel their energy into me, I might regain my strength." Zorua looked up. The ceiling was far, far above, at least 50 feet high. The walls were smooth with no handholds. How could he possibly reach it? But Zorua was clever. He looked at the shadows retreating in the corners. He looked at the pedestal. He looked at the glowing stones on the floor. And he had an idea. Zorua concentrated and used his illusion powers, not to trick others but to trick himself. He created an illusion of a staircase made of light, each step glowing with soft blue energy. It wasn't real. He knew it wasn't real. But if he believed in it strongly enough, his body would follow. He placed one paw on the first step. It held. He placed another paw on the second step. It held. Slowly, carefully, Zorua climbed the invisible staircase. His heart pounded. His legs shook. One wrong move and he would fall. "Don't look down," he told himself. "Keep going." Step by step, paw by paw, he ascended into the darkness. The crystals on the ceiling grew closer and closer until finally, he could touch them. They were warm, pulsing with ancient, forgotten light. "Now what?" Zorua called down to Kaela. "Touch the largest crystal," she replied weakly. "And think of the brightest moment of your life." Zorua closed his eyes. He thought of the day he met Mimikyu, the shy little Pokémon who never laughed. He thought of the moment he finally made Mimikyu smile. He thought of the warmth in his heart when he realized that even the smallest act of kindness could change someone's life. The crystal blazed with light. Golden, pure, beautiful light streamed from the ceiling, pouring down like a waterfall, flooding the chamber. It struck Kaela's broken body and she gasped. Her cracks began to heal. Her dim light grew brighter and brighter until she was no longer a dying candle, but a blazing sun. The shadows in the corners screamed one final time, and then they vanished forever. Kaela floated up from the pedestal, her prism body whole and radiant. She was still small, no bigger than Zorua, but her light filled the entire cavern. "You saved me," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "A little fox saved me. A little fox who doesn't give up," Zorua said with a tired but happy smile. Kaela lowered herself to his level and touched her forehead to his. "I will never forget this, Zorua," she said. "If you ever need me, if the light ever fades from your world, call my name and I will come." Together they climbed out of the Abyssal Caves. The Sableye watched in awe as Kaela's light pushed back every shadow in their path. By the time they reached the entrance, the sun was rising over Vidian Forest, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. Kaela looked at the sunrise, perhaps the first one she had seen in years, and wept with joy. "It's beautiful," she whispered. "It is," Zorua agreed. "But not as beautiful as having you back in the world." Kaela decided to stay near Vidian Forest. She found a small cave at the base of the waterfall. Not dark and scary like the Abyssal Caves, but warm and peaceful. Pokémon from all over the forest came to visit her, drawn by her gentle light. And Zorua? Zorua continued his adventures. He still raced the stream. He still woke up every morning asking himself, "What will I discover today?" But now, whenever the world felt a little too dark, he would visit Kaela. She would glow a little brighter for him, and he would remember, even the smallest light can chase away the biggest shadows.